mid-1960s, a new force emerged in the fight for racial justice in America, a force that would challenge the status quo, empower communities, and shake the foundations of the nation. At the center of it all was Huey P. Newton, co-founder of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Taylor Day learned about his impact. Taylor, what can you tell me?
Mallory, Huey P. Newton, born in Monroe, Louisiana, co-founded the Black Panther Party in 1966 to address the issues that were devastating African American communities, such as police brutality, inequality, and systemic oppression. But his story is also one of controversy, conflict, and a vision that continues to spark conversation today. At just 24 years old, Newton and fellow activist Bobby Seale created the Black Panther Party. Originally called the Black Panther Party of Civil Defense. It focused on protecting black neighborhoods from police violence and provided services to the community like free breakfast programs and health clinics.
She fed thousands of children that were impoverished during that time. But he also started ambulance service, he taught financial literacy, he did a lot of things like that, so he was very instrumental in Black lives.
Newton soon created a 10-point program which explained his goals for the black community, including freedom, equal employment, equal housing, equal education, peace, and much more. While the Black Panther Party's community programs gained attention, it was their stance on armed self-defense and militant expression that made them a target for law enforcement and the source of division within the civil rights movement.
You have to think about back in the 50s, racism was rampant. And so there were certain places that you could not go and certain ways you had to act. And he wanted us to understand that we were human beings also.
Newton's fight for justice was not without consequence. In 1967, the Black Panthers Party's presence grew rapidly, and so did their clashes with police. Newton himself was arrested and faced trial for the shooting of a police officer, a case that will become a defining moment for the movement.
And he ended up going to the Bahamas to stay for a while until he could come back safely. So violence was one of the things that he said that we would meet violence with violence. And so the community was not quite keen on that perception.
Decades later, Newton's vision of self-defense and empowerment continues to resonate. In the fight against police brutality and systemic racism, many have drawn parallels between the Black Panther Party and modern-day movements like Black Lives Matter.
He believed that everybody should be educated to the extent that they don't have to rely on nobody else. And I think that's one of the aspects that Black Lives Matter picked up from him. He was very adamant in community and family issues.
Huey P. Newton died in 1989 in Oakland, California. He may have left this world, but his vision and his voice continue to inspire new generations in the fight for equality, justice, and freedom. Back to you.